Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I am still a shameless fan of getting free stuff. Especially free stuff that could potentially make my life easier, and that's what we have here today. This was sent to me by, I think it's meant to say MUPOER? More power. Anyway, it's a rechargeable battery system for AA batteries, and it's really quite slick. Comes with USB-C, is USB-C rechargeable, so you will have to have something, you know, that you can plug that into. And then it's this nifty little box, and within the box are 8 AA batteries. And this is in fact the charging bank. You simply plug in the USB-C there, plug your USB-C into whatever power brick you have handy. I happen to have a USB somewhere under my table, normally. There it is. Where's it going? There we go. Plug it in here, and it lights up to indicate the strength of the various batteries. One has dropped off. Why has one dropped off? What's going on? Is you dead? Let's switch you. Oh, no, there we go. Now they're all blinking. They're all blinking. So actually, I don't know what that means. Let's read the instructions. Figure out what the blink code means. Charging green LED, green flashing LED means they are charging. LED on static green is fully charged. Incompatible battery will give you a flashing red. Over temperature will give you a static red. Interesting. Do not charge when the LED is flashing red. It represents bad, short, or incompatible battery. Fascinating. So the batteries are a lithium-ion battery, so similar to IFRs or IMRs, but they're not the high voltage ones. They are just a 1.5 volt, and they will output, input 5 volt, output 1.5. So they're the same as a standard AA battery. So you should be able to use them in stock blasters just fine without any increase or decrease. So they're not going to have any extra wear and tear on your blaster. And it makes it super, super easy. If you were to get a couple of these and have them at your events, you could just set them up, you know, put together a power strip with a couple of the charging LEDs or charging USB cables. And it would make it very easy to operate stock blasters at a public event, which is something I have wanted to do, but dealing with batteries, the previous rechargeable batteries I had were lower voltage. Yeah, they're like the 1.2, your nickel metal hydrides are going to be a lower voltage. These are a 1.5, so that is really, really nice. I'm going to let them charge until they quit blinking, and then I'm going to put them in a stock Strife, and we'll see how well it performs. So, through the magic of editing, we're there! So I left it charging for a few hours, and I came back to this. We now do have a solid light saying that one of them is now fully charged. I checked them with a battery tester, and they're all coming in at like 147, 146, 148, so they're all getting real close. But you'll notice there's one blinking red, and when I checked that one, it is getting no power whatsoever. So it is in fact just a dead cell, a bad cell, but it does demonstrate that this is capable of picking that up. What happened here? Why did you not show up? There we go. I also tested it using a different rechargeable. These are some nickel metal hydride, I think. Yeah, nickel metal hydride. And if you put one of them in the charger, it'll blink green for a few, and then it'll go red, because this is not meant to charge nickel metal hydride batteries. So that is neat. The sensor does seem to work fairly well. Getting one bad one, you know, slightly annoying, but factory flaws do happen. I don't know how easy it is to, if you can get a single one, or if you can get an odd number. Because now I don't have 2 full reloads worth of batteries, which is kind of what I was hoping for. But I do have 1 full reload, so we're going to go grab a stock Strife and see how it do. I'm actually going to go with a recently acquired Fortnite Strife-ish thing on account of it has batteries and currently works. We're going to replace the mismatched AA's that are in there with our new rechargeables. See? Oh, it does indeed work. Sounds about right. A little fire. Yes. But it's getting really low numbers. I'm wondering if my chronograph hasn't switched over to meters again. It has. So I was getting about 20 meters per second, which is roughly, what, 66? Give or take. So yeah, it is in fact working. Works well on a stock blaster, spins up. So yeah, they will work for standard Nerf blasters, which is nice. Oh, jeez. And then you can just leave them charging, which is cool. So, if you have been looking for some rechargeable AA's and nickel metal hydrides dip in voltage because nickel metal hydride are 1.2 instead of 1.5, here is an option that you can look into. The MUPOER rechargeable AA battery bank. People making noise. Link will be in the description. Maybe get yourself one. I am definitely going to look into some options because I've been wanting to run stock blasters at events, and this would make that a lot more feasible. So my thanks to MUPOER for making me aware of these. MUPOER, however they're pronouncing it. And my thanks to you guys for watching. Blink for me.